Good afternoon, night viewers. This is AquosGaming, and I'm playing Pokemon Platinum. And, well, this is my favorite Pokemon game, so let's jump right in. Alright. Hello there, it's so very nice to meet you. The same. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. So this is Professor Rowan, and everybody just calls him the Pokemon Professor, which, by the way, nobody actually ends up calling him the Pokemon Professor. Everyone calls him Professor Rowan. Before I go any further, is this your first adventure? And no, it is not, so I can just skip these. The control info and the adventure info really isn't all that important anyways. This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. Here I have a Pokeball. Touch the button in the middle of the Pokeball, if you please. Oh, I just pressed the A button, just thinking that would skip the text. But no, I had to. I always thought that was silly because for a while I didn't realize that that was the button that he meant. So I was just sitting there pressing the A button. Memories. We humans live alongside Pokemon as friends. As we play together, as we work together. And people use Pokemon to battle and stuff, and he conducts research to learn more about Pokemon. Now I'm going to tell a little bit about myself, or rather I'm going to lie about myself, which, I mean, everybody's lied at this question, like, every once in a while. And I think I just don't like Lucas's design. If you like it, that's fine. I just personally think that Lucas's design is not all that good. I think he looks kind of silly. Meanwhile, I liked, strangely enough, I liked the anime. Now I don't, but I liked the Diamond Pearl Platinum anime, so I like Dawn, and yeah. So I'm choosing the girl character. Yes. My name is Aquos. So, let's see. So this is my rival. I think I'm going to just leave his name as the default. Because, I mean, it's kind of obvious. He's Barry Kramer. He did it. You know? I mean, come on, man. Barry Kramer did it. Sorry, I can't help it. They're like, I'm too obsessed with the Grumps, and Barry's just great. Alright, Aquos, the time has come. Your very own tale of adventure. Grand adventure is about to unfold. And we'll meet countless Pokemon and people, and stuff will happen, blah blah blah. I don't care because I'm just gonna leap into the world of Pokemon. Let me just say that looks like it probably would be painful. Being shrunk into like a little human person. Alright, Pokemon are by our side, always. I hope you will understand the meaning of those words. That was the comment left by Professor Rowan, who has returned from Sinnoh. What? Returned to Sinnoh from the Kanto region. This game is going to be the bane of my reading skills, because sometimes I just slip up when I read aloud. That concludes our special program, Let's Ask Professor Rowan. Brought to you by Jubilife TV on Nationwide Net. See you next week, same time, same channel. I'm never gonna watch that show. Oh. Hey, it's Barry. There you are. Hey, Aquos, did you see the TV? I'm sure you did. It's right there. It's like twice the size of me. How could I not see the TV? Professor Rowan's that guy, that really important guy who studies Pokemon, right? Well, I don't know how important he really is. I mean, yeah, that's up for debate. So if we ask him, I bet he'd give us some Pokemon. That's also up for debate. I don't think he'll just give away Pokemon. And I don't know if that's a new PC, you know? I don't know this character. Oh, right. We're going to go see Professor Rowan and get the Pokemon. You already forgot? That's just sad. If you're late, I'm finding you $10 million. Man, this guy's a train wreck. Why am I friends with him again? Does it give any backstory as to why I'm friends with this kid? Aquos. Barry already left. I don't know what it was about, but he sure was in a hurry. He's always in a hurry, from what I can tell. Alright, let's see. Oh, yes, Aquos. Don't go into the tall grass. Wild Pokemon might attack you. It would be okay if you had your own Pokemon, but you don't, so... Well, okay, she's not even gonna finish that thought. She's just gonna kind of, allude that something horrible would happen, and then just nudge me off in the other direction. Alright, well, let's... Oh god. Oh no, Barry bumped into us. Don't worry, guys, that's gonna happen many more times to come. Thud. What was that about? Now he's blaming us, I guess. Oh, hey, Aquos. Hey, I'm gonna go see Professor Rowe, and you should come too, and quickly. Oh, but then he turns around. Oh, jeez, forgot something. So now we gotta go check on Barry for getting things. What does Mom have to say? Oh, hi, Aquos. Did you come calling on Barry? He was gone for a second, but then he came running right back home. He just can't sit still, that boy. I wonder who he takes after. You know, that's a good question. I'd better take my bag and journal, too. Oh, hey, Aquos. I'll be waiting down the road. It's a $10 million fine if you're late. I know those are Poké Dollars. I just feel like thinking of a $10 million fine rather than a 10 million Poké Dollar fine, it's just so much more of a potent idea. It just works better with the way that my mind works. Because Murica. I live in the Muricas, and I have to think of things that way. Too slow! Alright, let's get moving to Professor Rowan's lab. I don't think this will work. This isn't a good idea. What? Don't go into the grass, right? No worries, no problem. My mother always told me never to go into tall grass. There's a big sign like that says stay off grass or whatever. It doesn't matter that we don't have any Pokemon. Trust me on this one. I've got an idea. Now listen, you know how wild Pokemon jump out when you go into tall grass? So what you do is you scoot over to the next patch of grass before any wild Pokemon can appear. If we just keep dashing, we can get the sand gem without running into any wild Pokemon. I love how wrong that is. If you actually know like about Pokemon and wild encounters, running increases your chance of finding wild Pokemon. So that's like a horrible idea. But luckily, Barry gets stopped here, and Professor Rowan comes to the rescue. You two don't seem to have any Pokemon between you. Then what is the meaning of going into the tall grass? And then just ellipses, many ellipses. Hey Aquos, this old guy. It's Professor Rowan, isn't it? What's he doing here? He's right there, and you're just calling him an old guy. Have you no shame? They tried to go into the tall grass because they wanted Pokemon. I wonder how he knew that. We didn't explicitly say that we wanted Pokemon. Their world would surely change if they were to meet Pokemon. Is it right for me to put them on that path? Please? Please do so. I'm very interested in you giving us Pokemons. You two, you truly love Pokemon, do you? Yep. Me too. I love Pokemon too. Bandwagoner. I will ask you once again. You two, you truly love Pokemon, do you? What? You can ask 100 times. The answer will never change. We'll both answer 100 times. We love Pokemon. Right, Aquos? No. That joke's getting old. Oh god. I love I just love the ones where they give you a choice, but the only right choice is yes. Because it's just they always have some stupid reason why you can't pick no. A pair of reckless kids who foolishly try to enter tall grass without Pokemon of their own. It worries me what people like that would do with Pokemon. Well, well then forget about me, but give a Pokemon to my friend here. I mean, it was me who tried to go to the tall grass. How big of you. Very well then, I will entrust you two with Pokemon. I apologize for putting you through that exercise. Well, I mean, yeah, I work out often, so that I actually don't. I'm lying. However, you must promise me that you will never recklessly endanger yourselves again. We promise. So now he's looking for his assistant and his briefcase, which he left his briefcase at the lake. Which It's actually really interesting because that's what happened in Diamond and Pearl, except he doesn't find it. You and Barry find it in Diamond and Pearl, and then you get attacked by a bunch of Starlies, I believe. So that's how you end up getting your Pokemon. Those Pokemon are crucial. You're giving them away? We exist side by side with Pokemon. There comes a time when people should meet Pokemon. Yeah, I find it interesting because this game, it takes like a very good alternate timeline approach to the previous game, and I just love it. Go on, open the briefcase and choose a Pokemon. Really? Professor Rowan, I can't believe it. I'm so happy now that I can't keep a straight face. Hey Aquos, you can choose first. Hey, I'm practically a grown-up. I had to show some class here. Oh, I was gonna take it from the bottom, but I guess I have to take it from the side. Alright. Well, time to take my Pokemon. Look, these are Pokeballs. There's a Pokemon in each one. Now choose, which Pokemon will it be? Alright. So now... Alright, this is a little bit of a shaky decision, but my favorite here is Piplup. That's without a doubt. Of course, there are Chimchar and Turtwig. Chimchar's my second favorite, and, well, I don't mean to hate on Turtwig, but I don't like Turtwig as much as Chimchar or Piplup. Frankly, I like all of them. They're all pretty good, but Piplup's just my overall favorite. I think it's like my favorite starter, so I think I'm gonna go with Piplup. It's a no-brainer to me. Then I choose you. I'm picking this Turtwig, and the briefcase disappeared. Very well, both of you have chosen a good Pokemon, it seems. Now, listen well. The Pokemon you have been entrusted with are unfamiliar with the world. In that regard, they're much like you. Hey! Yeah, it's kind of true. As fellow newcomers to the world, I hope you'll do well together. If you have any... If you have any trouble reading, come see me at my lab in San Jim Town. And now we'll be on our way. So we just got our first Pokemon, and now we're getting left alone. Sorry folks. No, that's fine, Lucas. Go along, go along. I think we all know what this means. Anybody who's played a Pokemon game before knows where this is about to go. Though, yeah, Professor Rowan looked so stern and scary with the way that he's designed. And yet he's actually a pretty nice guy. You know, he gave us some Pokemon and he cares about us. But you know what? Here's where things get serious. Heh Aquos, we've both got Pokemon now. There's only one thing to do, right? Are you up for this? Well, I'm not backing down now. Are you guys ready? I've always wanted to say this. The time has finally come. Aquos, I challenge you to a battle. Alright, time for our adventure to finally begin. We are challenged by Pokemon Trainer Barry. Here we go. So, you know, like every first battle, there are not that many options. So I'm just gonna hit him with Pound until he drops. And good, he's using Withdraw. Great. This is going to be annoying. This is why I don't like starting with Piplup, because I have to go against Turtwig, who just spams Withdraw the whole first fight. It just lasts forever. Like, I'll fast forward this if I have to, because he just spams Withdraw. Every time I play this fight, he spams Withdraw, and it's so annoying. There's no rhyme or reason to it. There's no like purpose behind it. Like, he's ultimately going to lose. No way, we can keep going. This is where we hit our stride. Is he gonna finally do something other than Withdraw? Nope. It's so irritating. It makes me just like hate everything about him. And now he's gonna start using Tackle, and he's probably gonna win now, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised. Nah, he's using Withdraw again. This is like... I think I'm already doing 1 damage to him, so the more times he uses Withdraw, it's doing nothing, I think. But I don't know. Who do you think's gonna win this? This is actually really sketchy. because now he's starting to use tackle. He might actually win, which is really infuriating. God damn it. I think he's gonna beat me. Fudge. That's bull honky. No. All he did was spam withdraw. That's just stupid. That's just freaking stupid. So dumb. I won! I won! But that battle, it could have gone either way. It was that close. I tell you one thing, battling is awesomely fun. Okay, let's go home. I'm beat after that battle. My Pokemon needs rest too. See ya, Aquos. Well, that was one way to start our adventure. Jeez. Alright, well now we're back home. Pokemon are healed up. What's the matter, dear? Wow, that's what happened to you? You and Barry are lucky to have met Professor Rowan. Imagine if you didn't. And then those horrifying ellipses just leave you to wonder what would have happened. I wouldn't like to think what bleh, I can't speak. I wouldn't like to think what the wild Pokemon might have done to you too. Aquos, go see Professor Rowan and thank him properly for your Pokemon. His lab is in the Sand Gem Town, isn't it? Now that you have your own Pokemon, the tall grass won't be so threatening. That's nice. Ah, now you get the best item in the game. Everything changes now. Now I can actually adventure. With those running shoes, you can get to faraway places much faster. Okay, let me read the instructions. Press the B button and dash about faster than ever before. Put on the running shoes and blaze new trails of adventure. Blaze new trails of adventure. Sorry. With the abundance of weed jokes on the internet, I must refrain. Well, isn't that just nifty? Yeah, it is. Okay, so let's skedaddle. So, I guess yeah, it's all in place now, and we're gonna head up here. This episode's about to come to a close, but here's Barry. Too slow. Aquos, I'm sick of waiting. I'm going to see Professor Rowan so I can thank him properly. So I had this great idea. Listen up, okay? You know that lake where we always play at? You know how they say a legendary Pokemon lives there? You guessed it. Let's catch that Pokemon. That'll make Professor Rowan happy. I'm sure of that. Me and you together, we've got nothing to fear. Well, it's Barry's idea. Guess next episode, we're going to be capturing a legendary Pokemon. We'll see how that goes. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.